It's 11 for 2 now. Now it's the right time for the fielding team, Suragiri Strikers. A very important match here for Suragiri Strikers. They won 2 matches out of 4, and winning here will going to make them to has got the gate will going to open surely for Suragiri Strikers winning here, because they got a good number of runs here. They have to depend this total 58. Here comes next delivery Fayaz, right above the to new batter. Riaz Yanam, the man is sold for 30,000 in auction of the Kudla Premier League. He makes a record in the history of Kudla Premier League as a season 10. And the KGF Kings owner, Bashir, is not really bothered about that amount of 30,000. Out of 50,000, you're given 30,000 only for the one player. Almost 60% of his bidding amount is given for the one player. Not the 60s, maybe the 70s almost. 70% of the bidding amount is bidded for this man. And that's a really so exciting bidding. This time reverse sweep comes into play and pretty very nicely in the gap. This is what Arshad Bajal for you. Only we are knowing that you can play some big shot, but sometimes he plays some clever and intelligent cricket. This is where the way he's building his innings. You know exactly, hitting the Payas, the pace is not so easy. So you need to use the pace of the bowler. You need to get some intelligent technique. One of the reverse sweep he's played has been outstanding. It's one of the difficult batter to ball in the present cricket. 8 runs in 4 deliveries. 16 for 2. Once again, he's looking for the improvising sweep shot. Totally different than the previous one. Just he wanted to get that one very fine. You know exactly, square leg and fine leg, which is inside the ring. He just get past that one in between that 2 fielders. No one there in the deep in the fine leg. He got a single for that. 17 for 2. In the over number 2 is in progress. Just outside the off stump. They're going for the quick single. Wicket keeper not. Oh my goodness, is all over. Wicket keeper behind the stump absolutely is charging to the ball and try to hit the stump, and Riaz is very lucky here. The direct hit all definitely going to be end of his innings. No doubt at all. It's 18 for 2 after 1.5 deliveries and last ball remaining. Around the wicket, he going to ball. Last delivery. This time across the line, played it very nicely in the gap. Tough, complete. Suddenly it's going to be a couple of runs here because they played it in the gap. There is no fielder in the deep square like in front of square. The mid-wicket fielder have to cover the ground a lot. And ample time for the batter to complete the valuable couple of runs. And after completion of over number 2, it's 20 for loss of 2 wickets. You're watching Kudla Premier League 2026 season 10. The match is now evenly poised because of a couple of overs, the power play which is definitely belongs to the chasing team KGF Kings. Today is actually the different game, different ball game. The 2 days we have witnessed some low scoring game, especially the 40, the figure is one of the most popular figure of season 10 of KPL. The 5 teams scored 40 runs in 2 days. And now today is a different ball game. We are seeing some high scoring game. The 2 days even every team is struggled to get past the 50. But today, this is the 3rd occasion that the scoreboard is crossing the 50 plus mark. Gitesh to Riaz. The great contest between 2 great all-rounders. The 2nd highest bidder of the KPL is in action. Ball to the highest bidder of the KPL. And got a single for that. It's 21 for 2 now. Arshad Bajal, the back on form, is out of form in the last 2-3 tournaments. In the last 2 months, he absolutely is struggling to get his form back. And now in this Kudla Premier League, he is looking in a rhythm. Same Arshad Bajal, who loves to dominate the bowler. Far outside the off stump, nothing much to do with the delivery. Left the ball, and white call by umpire Ashraf. With that extra scope, and moves on to 22 for 2. This time he played exquisite shot. What a shot! Stand and delivered. Magnificently struck into the deep mid-wicket boundary for a maximum. Arshad Bajal has played an exquisite shot into the mid-wicket boundary for a maximum. Far outside the off stump and going to be a wide with that extra scope, and moves on to 28 on the board for the loss of 2 wicket. 29 correction. Oh, this has been a terrificer. And ball just landed into the commentator box, and the sound you can hear, ton, 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 the sound. This has been a fantastic struck from Arshad Bajal. This has been a fantastic stroke here from Arshad Bajal. What a great shot. Stand and delivered. High and handsome. First time in this particular tournament, the batter is able to hit the commentary box. Over the commentary box rope. This has been a huge shot. 35 for the loss of 2 wicket. Down the leg side is going to be a one more delivery, which well within the reach of the batter. Arshad Bajal is on fire. It's 23 runs he scored. 23 needed from 20 ball. This time again. 1+1 and a couple of runs have been added to total. 2 extras taken that score into 37 for the loss of 2 wicket in the over number 3 is in progress. 21 needed from 20. Arshad Bajal is absolutely looking on fire. Jitesh bowls. Again, nicely pedaled that one down to short fine leg region for a easy single with that single scope, and moves on to 38 for 2. Now equation is really favoring the fielding team. They're going with a big gun here. Especially the Arshad Bajal is unstoppable. It's 38 for the loss of 2 wicket. Umpire called it a dead ball. The highest sixer in this tournament, I think, no, it's the economy. Again, just past the leg side. Ball just passed between bat and pad of Arshad Bajal. One more expensive over which comes to an end. Gitesh bowled expensive over. I think 17 runs came from this over. 18 runs came from this over, and after completion of over number 3, it's 38 for 2, and time to change in voice as well as not in the language. The language is the same, but it might be the international style. And it's 38 for 2. It's all welcome for Asim once again. And now the equation suddenly is favoring the KGF Kings. The way that Arshad Bajal is batting has been outstanding. He's dominated so far. And quick fire, 23 runs in 10 balls. Definitely the KGF Kings, Asim, they are in a driver's seat of winning this match.
Thanks, Mr. Satish. I think so, yeah. KGF moving along nice and clean at this stage. I think they've got that advantage. They've got Harsha at one end, two crucial batters in the middle. Riaz, gun batters, two of them are. Star batters in underarm cricket. And if they can go well, I think it's just going to be a joke of a chase, for sure. 38 for 2 in 3. Sumit to start the proceedings, to continue the proceedings rather. Just going to bowl that first delivery. It was like a cutter. Riaz thinking about just nudging around and picking up singles. They know that. They don't really have to play daft cricket or dumb cricket. Just got to play sensible cricket. Probably get the strike rotator. Harsha Bajal, he loves that square leg area. He loves that mid-wicket cow corner area. He loves playing that area. Loves to access that part of the boundary. 39 for 2 now. Tries to go for the reverse, misses it completely. Does play that shot well as well, Harsha. For a long time now in his career. Loves playing to, I think it's almost like a 360 type of player, although he's a power player. Just bowling too slow there. I think it's a good idea by somebody. He knows that both of these batters, either Harsha or Riaz, both of them, NM, I think they love pace and ball. They love to leverage the pace and ball, and they'll take you out of the park every time you bowl. And that's why Sumit is trying to bowl a different varieties, just bowling that slowish cutters, probably trying to outthink the batter a little bit. Got it away for 1. Harsha thought that it might just be a why would you touch that, but doesn't matter. 1 run taken, 15 balls in the tank, 16 to get. And that's the equation for KGF. KGF, to tell you frankly about their tournament success so far, surely should be wide. Is that they haven't got a foot wrong in the tournament. And that is quite impeccable, remarkable, spotless batting, spotless performance so far. Can't be wide this time around. Much better from Sumit. Trying to outfox Bajal. Never easy bowling against Bajal. The bowlers generally get intimidated. Bowlers generally get into a pressure situation when bowling against him. This time, gotta wait for the umpire's decision. Gonna be called a wide there. Wides are not gonna help them. They know that they gotta pick up a wicket. They were in a dominant position. 43 for 2 now. 14 to get from 14. Can't play that way. Now, both Bajal and Riaz got to think about taking that pressure off. Because you know what? Ones will not win the game for you, although it's one per ball. But still not win the game for you. Can't be anything there. Just deflected off his body for 1. 12 balls to go, 13 to get. End of over number 4, 45 for 2, KGF. And it's going to be an easy chase. That one, they got to target that. Not thinking about playing that big shot. Not suggesting that they got to play those big shots. No, they got to get that boundary. Maybe 1 boundary or 2 twos will help them to make the game easy for them, KGF. But Suragiri strikers will be absolutely disappointed. You know what? Against KGF, I did tell you that they've got gun batters, they've got some explosive strikers such as Riaz or Harsha. They can really turn things around in a nick of time. And both of them have showcased their ability when the 2 batters get settled in. When they stitch in a partnership of this nature, any bowling attack in world cricket would find it problematic. In underarm cricket, I'm talking about. 13 to get from 12. Harsha, will he look to get a 1 boundary? Will he look to get that 1 big 6? Will he want to finish things on a high? Tries to go for the big shot. Misses it just a little bit, fraction. Some bat on that could have gone all the way either to the boundary or to Could have gone all the way to 6 as well, because he gives everything when he plays that shot. 11 balls, 12 to get. Riaz on strike. Got it away towards that square leg region for one. It's almost like a sort of different styles of batting being invented. Try to get off strike. That's the most important objective there of the two batters, is try and get off strike. And that's the minimum. Oh, trying to play a similar shot that Riaz played, but this time around he misses the line completely. That was fired outside the off stump. 9 balls, 11. This is what I talked about. Ones will not win the game. They got to get that one big 6 or one boundary will help them get to the proximity of the total. Suragiri strikers know that they can get 1 wicket here. They'll put things back in their favour. You never know which way the game's going to go, but Arshad and Riaz both, they'll back themselves really. KGF try to play one more big miscollection there. That should have been stopped. That should have been stopped really. But Harshad got it away. I think just the 1 to the total now, where that buys. Sorry, off the bat I think. Could be off the bat. Off the outside edge. 8 balls in the tank, 10 to get. Can needs to take them home. That is a superb delivery. Again, miscollection. This is sloppy. Behind the stumps from the wicketkeeper. That should have been nothing. 2 dot balls have been given away for 2 singles in the form of buys. And one was off the bat, I think. But still, I think they'd be disappointed that they should have actually restricted the 2 singles being flown. 7 balls in the tank, 9 to get. Suragiri are fighting hard, really putting their best foot forward. Trying to make sure to try and restrict. Never easy to try and restrict these 2 batters. The gun batters, explosive players, can really turn things around in a jiffy. To get a dot ball, we really got a ball extremely well. Anything off target will go out of the park for a 6 for sure. Goes out. Has he got the distance? It's been taken. Arthif, the bowler, picks up the wicket. Arthif's ball sensational in the over. Cannot downplay this over in the context of the game. What an over is bowled. Superbly spotless, I'd say. Absolutely spotless with the way he's gone about his business. He'd be disappointed, and Arshad Bajjal's innings comes to an end. His shot selection is something. Got it from the mist. I'm not sure if did he manage to get from the middle of the blade, but it went up high up in the air. It was a simple catch for the fielder at long gone. He has to go now. This game's back in the balance. KGF will need to do more work to win the game. Riaz is over there, and he's going to be joined by Azim, the new batter, can play big shots. 2 of these batters. Can they take them home? That's the big question that we're going to ask, really. Arthif's having a conversation with his partner, and probably try and bring Abhilash one last time. 9 to get from 6 deliveries. Riaz on strike against Abhilash. Interesting to see his strategy. Riaz has got to take his team home. And that's the kind of batting that he displays. Paul got it away. That might go all the way. They'll push hard for the 3. If they run hard, they'll go for 3. No, they won't. Just the 2. Now, 5 balls in the tank, 7 to get. Riaz will back himself to chase this game. Usually a match finisher, Riaz. We all know about that, how good a player he is. Such a tremendous power striker of the ball, plus the fact that he's a great finisher as well. But finishing the game is a different task altogether. It's a different assignment. It's an assignment packed with so many different temptations and pressure. And that's where I think you've got to be almost like a problem solver. Swept it away. Great running between the wickets. Thinking about the second they won't get it. Great bit of work in the outfield by the fielder. Sweeper now needing 6 to get from 4 deliveries. What could have been... I think it could have been a different ball game if the wicketkeeper had collected those 2 deliveries of Arthif in the previous over. Could have been much more difficult really to try and track it down. But now KGF, can they take their team home with these 2 batters? Got it away into the, not in the gap, straight into the hands of the fielder. It'll just be one. The field is widespread actually. The only place that I think you can try and take leverage is that extra cover area. You can try and get a switch here. It's almost like a temptation for the batter to play that switch it and probably bring his own downfall or probably get a dot ball. And that's one of the reasons why there is no fielder at sweeper. It's almost like an open space there. Can he make use of that area? Got it away, fine, not for more than one. Just the one there. 2 balls in the tank, 4 to get. Can they take their team home? This is a crucial ball of the game. Absolutely crucial ball of the game. Very, very vital delivery in my view. 4 to get from 2 deliveries. Anybody's game from here. Abhilash bowling. That's a dot ball. That is a dot ball, but Riaz will take his strike, will take the strike. Got a bit of flight on that delivery. Excellent length. And the line was superb. And got a bit of turn as well. And Azim's got to take a walk back. Couldn't chip in actually. And that's what I said. You know, 1s and 2s will not win the game. If you remember 2 overs ago, that was the time where either Riaz or Harshad should have taken the attack. Harshad went for the attack, but he couldn't get that distance actually. And that mounted more pressure onto the KGF lineup, batting lineup. And now they're finding themselves in huge trouble. 1 ball to go, 4 to get. Can Riaz take his team home? Expectations in the crowd. Expectations in the dugout and the dressing room as well. They think that they can take. They all think that Riaz can finish things up, but never easy. He's got to go for the big shot. No other way. 1s and 2s will not get the job done. They got to go for the big shot. Will he get it? Will he clear the field? And that's the key here. The bowler's got to be absolutely spotless bowling against Riaz, because Riaz has made his mind that he's going to go for anything. Anything is going to go for it. But calm ball, why? Calm ball, no ball. That is just a crime. It's almost like gifting the game away. The bowler's got to be careful. Abhilash, the bowler, tons of experience under his belt. Can he defend it? Can Riaz take him out of the cleaners? He does go big. What a strike that is. What an unbelievable ball striker. This is what I talked about. Riaz is a game changer. He can turn things around. That is not a bad ball by any stretch. You cannot blame the bowler. That is a superb delivery. And that is Riaz for you. Skills and talent in exhibition. Scintillating ball striker Riaz has proven that. Why is #1 now in underarm cricket? Why Riaz is #1 is because of that very reason. What a tremendous ball striker. Just magnificently timed it. Just fashed it from outside off. Clean strike. Clean as a vessel. Traveled the distance, no one out there. The long gone fielder just saw it sail by and he just lost that hope. Unbelievable ball striking. This is by Riaz. The timing on that occasion, as explained by, as dissected by Mr. Pradeep Kothari. Well explained. I also think they're a little bit slow, but you generally expect top-class batters to mistime that. But Riaz is a different batter. He's got different mindset. He reads the bowlers very well, but that was quite an unbelievable shot. What a way to finish the game. 6 wins on the trot, on the bounce for the KGF. They are not putting a foot wrong. Whatever they touch turn into gold. In this tournament, they're going from strength to strength. Their winning streak continues. Their execution, their chasing execution has been outstanding. And I've never seen any team, anywhere, chasing 6 games back to back and winning this. Unbelievable execution. This is just statistically not possible, I'd say as well. But I just got to say, massive target that they backtracked as well to chase it in a way that they did. The style and identity they matched up with is simply sublime, really. Chasing 6 games on the trot is some achievement, is some feat, really. Man of the match.
He bowled 2 overs and picked up 3 wickets. But still, he's a match winner.
Has to be Riaz NM. Man of the match should be Riaz NM for his blistering knock under pressure, stayed in there and finished things off for his team. What a performer he's been. What an iconic player. What an ambassador for Underarm. What an ambassador for Underarm cricket has been for the last 1